creating obstacles without solutions is sort of a variant of the quantum ogre, which I understand. It's a practical. It's a practical design solution. I would say it's probably not ideal, but like I said, I totally get it. Right? it's a technique born out of necessity, born out of the need to create more things for players to do over periods of time. It's bound to happen. If you're not familiar with it or haven't heard of it before, the quantum ogre is the idea of like the boss monsters in the dungeon. You give your party a couple different like tunnels to go down, and whichever one they go down, that's going to lead them to the boss. Like the ogre lives in a quantum state between the locations until they finally decide to go there. And I think it's a totally fine way to play the game. And like I said, I get it, and but I definitely don't strive for it. I think there are probably some better ways. It's not judgment though. Trying to think, I've probably done it, even though I can't think of a time right now. But I've almost certainly done something kind of like that before. You know, this idea that like kind of like all roads lead to quantum thing. Yeah, I think it's super common, and it makes sense, I think. And it's only a problem if you think it's a problem, right? You know, me saying it's a problem doesn't make it a problem. Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, so but that's a little bit different, Red Bear, because you're like it is technically sort of in a quantum state, like they exist and they don't exist, but really like you're just generating everything as they play, which is a little bit different than sort of saying the next thing they face is this. No matter where they go, I'm gonna put that in front of them, sort of like a stage show, you know. Sure, Karen. Yeah, that's a perfect example of the quantumness applied to sort of roaming the world. Yeah, totally. Frustrating for the players if they're looking for bandits and choose the wrong location and find themselves wrapped up in something else. Could be. I think it could be. I think I get what you're saying. Well, and I think I would probably differentiate. I need to think of a way to describe this, because I think I would probably differentiate the quantum ogre from like I don't think it's the same sort of technique to have sort of a convenience what's the, you know, it's like the "oh there you are" effect, right? Or like "of course you're here too," like the coincidence, um the world building coincidences or narrative coinky dinks. Because if we don't do that, the game is nearly unplayable, right? The worlds are too vast and too big, and circumstances are such that there's no reason to think that any party would ever actually find the thing that they're looking for. Like, we have to sort of break into some, you know, what you could consider like kind of nonsense like that to make it playable.